This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. I'm a piano player. The one, the only ape father in a minivan. Wow! Okay, so I have an inspirational story that I think you're going to like. I was talking to a buddy of mine today, and, he knows, obviously, besides being my friend, he knows I'm invested in AMC very heavily. He knows I put my life savings. He knows I'm down. And, he knows, he feels my frustration. He says, let me tell you a story. Okay. He goes, 1994, what was it? Sirius XM. He says, went public. He goes, I got in around like $5. He said, whatever. He goes, he put like whatever he put in. I don't know exactly. Maybe he had like 4,000 or 5,000 shares, something like that. Excuse me. So anyway, he didn't get specific. He just told me he had a few thousand shares. I'm assuming, knowing him, it was probably like 5,000 shares. He's a player. But so anyway, he said he just forgot about it. All right. He said, I just went on with my life. I enjoyed my family. He's a big baseball guy. This guy actually almost made it into the majors. He was throwing in high school. When we were in high school, he was throwing like 95. Unfortunately, the poor guy had the rotary cuff injury, and that was it for him. I mean, it broke his heart. But he's a great guy, and he ended up becoming a very successful person in life, so everything worked out for him. But anyway, getting back. So we invested in the Sirius XM around 1994. He said he forgot all about it. That's just what he does. And he lived his life, had fun, went on vacations, enjoyed his family. So something like whatever it was, 6 years later, he said to me, I decided to just check up on it. Yeah. And it was something like in the 60s, so he had a lot of money. He couldn't believe it. He went into complete shock. Like, he looked at his portfolio. It was like an insane amount of money. So he sold and was very, very happy. So you might say, well, what's the point of this? Sometimes what we do is that we focus too much on this on a daily basis. We look at the line, we dwell on the corruption, we dwell on it and dwell on it and dwell on it. And I think that we should all learn from what my friend told me today. We should just enjoy our lives. Today's a beautiful day in the Jersey Shore. It's about 70 degrees. I'm going to go have some family fun with my kids, my family, and make everybody happy and just enjoy life to the fullest. Forget about AMC. You know what you do? Look, check on it once in a while, but that's it. And then just forget it. Shut your phone off for the rest of the day. That's it. Seriously, it's not worth driving yourself crazy. It's not worth getting yourself mental. When you have some extra fazul, some bucks, you buy it. Just don't buy it on friggin' payment for order flow platforms, please. No more. Okay, just, if not Fidelity, Active Trader Pro, at least Public or something non-payment for order flow. And that's it. Other than that, just live your life, enjoy your life. You're already blessed. Just the fact, listen, you're alive. You have family. You have, some people have wives, some people have girlfriends, some people have boyfriends. Hey man, anything goes. Listen, whatever floats your boat, all right? Whatever floats your boat. But that's it. You know what I mean? You just enjoy your life. And maybe we forget about this thing, you know what I mean? And then, you check on this thing. I'm not saying it's going to take this long because I got to watch everything I say. But let's say a year, 2 years. Again, I'm not saying it's going to take this long. I'm not saying it, all right? Because everybody's got their predictions, right? Lou said we were going to squeeze March 3rd and March 17th. I think now Lou's saying June. Teddy Zane's saying July. He's got the gym connection there. I think after July, Teddy's out. But, I say even if we don't squeeze by June or July, don't give up. Because it's going to happen one day. Look, I'm not a financial planner. I can't make any guarantees. I'm an entertainer. I'm not giving financial advice. But that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to forget about this thing, add to it when I can. And especially at these low discount prices. I love it. Buy it up, baby. But I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm an entertainer. But that's it. And then maybe like my friend will wake up one day, who knows, a year, 2 years, whatever it is. And again, it could be much less than that. So stop. Don't break my balls. Maybe it will be just a few months from now. But I'm preparing myself. This might take some time. And what's the difference if it's 6 months or a year anyway? What's the difference? What's the difference to be a millionaire? Like, let me ask you a question. Like, so if I'm not a millionaire in 6 months and I got to wait another 6 months, is it the worst thing in the world? Or if I got to wait a year or a year and a half, is it the worst thing in the world? No, it's not the worst thing in the world. Because when my friend woke up that day and looked at his account when, Sirius XM was in the 60s, he said he was the happiest man in the world. It made his whole life. It changed his whole life. So listen, remember, you're not going to mind either. No one would mind, if you make whatever, millions of dollars today, or if you make it a year or 2 years from now, you're not going to mind. It's always great to be a millionaire, okay? AMC to Pluto. Woo!